Hey everybody, I'm Dave Walsh, and I am here to explain a little bit on how to use Google Meet. Now, this is a primer designed for people who are tech savvy or maybe need a refresher on Google Meet and some of its functionality. This is not meant to be a step-by-step tutorial for somebody who is learning from the very beginning. But in this video, I plan to show you how to get to Google Meet, how to create a meeting. I'll go over some of the basic functions of Google Meet, including how to turn on closed captions and how to turn on a screen recording. And then lastly, I'll show you how to get a link if you did not do that already. So let's first go to meet.google.com. Now, you'll get to here. It'll look like this. There's nothing to set up, and then you should be able to just start a new meeting. Now, once you do this, it'll give you a confirmation page. So here's me starting the meeting, and it'll show up, and it'll immediately, when you start the meeting, it'll ask you to copy the joining info. If you're going to copy this joining info, I suggest that you do that just so you have it on the clipboard. You can get to it anytime, but it's always good to just have it. Now, the other thing you can do is you can add people. Let's say you have a student who you need to get a hold of right now or wants to get a hold of you right now. You can create the meeting and you can add them to by email address right to the meeting, and they'll get an email and they'll just click a link. So you can see Scott Oswald. I'll be able to click Scott Oswald's name and it will send him an email, and he'll be able to come right in. Some of the basic commands, very straightforward. At the very bottom is your command bar. So you can see this is the phone call. So it's you can just click this and it'll end. But here's the microphone. I'm using my own microphone, as you can see right here. But your microphone right on board with your own computer will be fine. It picks up really well. And then this is the video button. You can click this and you can mute the video, turns it off. You can also click this and it will mute the microphone. So you have control over what you're broadcasting to your students. A couple of things that I would recommend if you're going to do this with students. Number one, I would definitely turn on closed captions. What this does is it provides an easy way for students who are struggling maybe to keep up with the audio, a way to keep on track with the words down below. So you can see here that it is completely narrating what I say, and I really love this feature in Google Meet. It's a great way to keep people engaged and reading along with what you want to do. It even does super technical words like electronegativity. And there it is. So I'll turn this off because it's a little distracting, at least while I'm recording. And then the other thing that you may want to do is you may want to record a meeting. You'll probably want to do this. If you click record, it'll ask you that for consent. You can't record people without their consent, or at least you don't want to make sure that they know that they're being recorded. And so you'll accept this and you'll see the recording icon up here in the upper left-hand corner. So now whatever is happening here is being recorded, and you can carry on with the student. You can talk with a group of students. You can record this very simply. So you get done with your whatever it is that you're recording in Google Meet. You can go down here at the bottom and you can click stop recording, and you'll click stop recording, and then it will automatically go to your Google Drive. Now it takes a minute to do that, but as soon as it's in your Google Drive, then you can distribute that recording however you want. You can upload it to Google Classroom, you can send it in an email, whatever it is that you feel necessary in order to get that recording out there. Lastly, if you missed copying joining information and you want to get that link out to people, you can go here and you can click this, and that gets the joining information. Whatever you want to do with that, if you want to put that in an email, you want to post it someplace, that's going to put that link out there for people to have. So there's a quick little primer on how to use Google Meet and its features. If you have any questions, feel free to continue to reach out to me anytime you want, and I'd be happy to answer your questions.